We're at the beautiful Bennett Botanic Garden in Oregon. This was actually a Harvest Host stop. Harvest Host is an app that allows us to stay at various places across the country. And this is one of the most pleasant surprises we've ever run into. This is a wedding venue. Will you introduce yourself for our audience and the puppy as well? The puppy needs an introduction.
My name's Doug Bennett, and this is my rat terrier's wife's dog, Tulip.
Yes.
So I'm keeping her from, my wife's gone right now, so she
looks for her.
Yeah.
She looks for her the whole time.
Yeah.
So when did you start this incredible garden project?
So we started, my daughter got married and the reception was here. So 19 years ago we started, and we've been here since.
So you had one wedding here, and then people said you should have weddings here.
Yeah.
Right. So this garden is absolutely magical, and we're catching it, the perfect light here. So this is kind of, folks will park out here in a turf area. You have a big turf area that they come into.
About an acre and a half.
About an acre and a half. You can see our van over there and one other RV camped here for the evening. And then this is kind of their initial
entrance way to functions and events.
And you've got it lined with the boxwoods.
Boxwoods, yeah, entryway.
Right. You've got orange rocket barberries up here. What's your favorite things here in this entryway?
The conifers.
The conifers. Tell us about this one. This one's pretty magical.
Yeah, Paice America Bruns Pendula.
Yeah. What a plant that is. Did you do this?
No. It's naturally growing.
This is what it did.
Yes.
It just came up and it's what it did. You've got some, I see Baptisia in here. You've got a few of our great natives from the southeast, Baptisia in the back there. Some oak leaf hydrangeas, and you said these are ruby slippers?
Ruby slippers.
Okay, gotcha. And they're super compact.
Probably 3 seasonal plants I would consider.
Right.
That's what the oak leaves are like.
Gotcha. You're buying plugs, annuals, and plugging the annuals in every season.
Yes.
So you're putting some growth on them yourself.
Yes.
Yeah, in order to have, be able to.
Both hanging baskets. I think we grow 400 hanging baskets a year for commercial use.
Wow. What's the upright yew here?
Stricta.
Stricta. Okay, gotcha. What a plant that is. I see several of them.
Yes. Trying to balance it out.
Yeah. How long has that one been in the ground?
3 years.
Oh wow. Okay.
There was probably a 3.5 when I put it in. So
you're using some overhead irrigation and some drip irrigation?
Yes.
Okay.
Mostly overhead.
Gotcha. We're what, 3 miles from the Columbia River?
Yes.
Yeah, right here. Right here, kind of the beginning of it.
We have a local reservoir that we irrigate out of for seasonal irrigation.
Gotcha. Let's walk past stuff here. We got catmint. What variety is that?
This is
the
cat's pajamas.
Yes. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, they always look terrific.
Yeah.
So then people would migrate kind of in this general direction.
Yes, to kind of with the hanging baskets, visual.
Right.
And then just color and texture to try to give seasonal color as we're just starting to come in. Fall is now starting to show some color and change.
Right.
And we try to do.
What's your kind of wedding season?
About May through, our last one is Saturday. So
it's Saturday, okay.
So May through October.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
You want to throw out what are some of your favorite conifers in this spot?
Ooh.
We've got a few. I love the gold Arizona cypress.
Cupressus, yeah. Sapphire or gold sapphire, I think. And then that spruce is Picea Mariana golden. I think it's
probably had a little more gold when it was juvenile. I mean, I can see it in here. Right. Yeah. Some of these gold ones will lose some color in their when they're no longer have that juvenile growth anymore. The Weeping Beech.
Weeping Beech, yes.
Yeah.
You saw the one back there that's huge. And
have we already passed the tricolor beech, didn't we?
Yeah, it's right there.
Oh yeah, okay. We'll circle back. We'll circle back around to that. Tell us about this carving.
So a local gentleman, he's a graphic arts designer for the school district, approached us and says, "What do you think about me doing a carving?" This was his only second one he's done. He's done different mediums. He did pumpkin carving. He's done sand sculpturing, and now he's doing chainsaw art.
So this was a yellowwood. No, cottonwood. Sorry, I meant cottonwood.
Cottonwood.
And when we see cottonwoods in the West, they're always in the bottom of creeks. They're always, you know, we can see in the fall when we travel a lot, we know that yellow foliage along every creek is cottonwoods. So this was wetter at some point, you said, or is it?
Yeah, of course, this was probably the first one in this whole batch of them. I think we removed 10 of them in this little area that we're standing in.
This thing was gigantic.
Yeah.
Man. What a tree that was.
He's not done.
No, he's trying to finish the last pieces. He says, "Yeah, he's enjoying it. You can see the butterfly and where do you burn it, and then the ladybug and the leaves and the flowers." So he's very creative gentleman.
How tall was this tree?
120.
120.
100. Yeah.
And they just really require the water in order to.
You see those there, just like those ones in the horizon.
Yeah, I see them. Yeah, in the background back there, you probably can see them over the top. Man, what a!
And of course, the crab apples, the different ones. The try to do some seasonal color with the roses.
But you know, your roses are clean. Your crab apples are clean. Your amelanchier over there is clean. All your rose family members. Our humidity just kind of by October, oh boy, they're ready to lose their leaves, and they're kind of tired overall. But what a space that you've created. So you built this area over here for the groomsmen.
Groomsmen, and then storage on the other side. Yep.
Okay. So the groomsmen, they're over here, and the
bridal room is over there.
Is back there. Okay. Beautiful. Tell us about some of this art in the corner.
The artwork, well, my son as a farmer, and so his combine, when he wore out the augers, I said, "Can I have them?" And he said yes. So just utilized them for some kind of creative artwork. And
that's garden art.
Yeah.
This is garden. This is true garden art. I was going
to try to make a water fountain out of them coming down, but we didn't.
Yeah, wow. That would be crazy. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That would be if you could just get it to fall down the center.
Yeah. And then go up the center and then come down and splash down.
Yeah.
So that was one idea. This is a float ball. I think they had them in the Columbia River.
Yeah.
And it was in the junkyard, and I thought, so basically what I did was open the tailgate of the trailer, let it roll, and where it landed is 900 pounds.
Right, that's where it stayed.
That's where it stayed.
900 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you could make this into all kinds of
artwork.
Yeah, but it doesn't even. It's just perfect.
It's
perfect like it is, right?
Yeah.
I see your Brunera back here. Still looks fantastic. Well, what variety is that? Do you
Alexander the Great.
Alexander the Great. It still looks so good. It's another one that gets kind of tired.
And what's nice about them is you can transplant those things everywhere.
Yeah, it's such a great plant.
Yeah.
Really an underused perennial. Autumn moon, Japanese maple behind it. Always one of my
takes a little
favorites.
shade. That's why some of the maples I'm trying to.
What'd you tell me that upright boxwood is?
Graham Blandy.
Graham Blandy. Okay, I know some other ones, upright ones. I've never grown that one. You've got a bigger one.
That big one over there
around.
Got a.
Yeah, and this is it's Katsura.
Yeah. Which
we typically see more weeping Katsuras than we see.
Yeah.
Upright.
I have
ones.
another one over by the house. They're.
Yeah, and then Heptacodium. This one just keeps showing up on the channel. We go through these patterns where something will keep popping up. I consider this an underused plant. What are your opinion on?
They call it what, the crepe myrtle of the north?
Crepe myrtle of the north.
And
yeah, that'd be a good name.
What is nice is pollinators wise, August, September, their bees are just covering it. So when you have to utilize for bees and as a pollinator plant, it's now it's just turning, it's getting its
gets the red calyx.
Last color.
Yeah, you had the white flowers and then the red calyx, and then the bark, the peeling bark underneath is amazing.
And my wife has used them for floral designs too.
And then this is a euonymus called Blondie that I used to grow at my nursery, but we just have all kinds of issues with them in the east, and they just look so good here. What kind of nighttime temperatures do you get peak summer? Is it falling into the 60s or
60s? Yeah.
Right. So things are getting a rest.
We'll get, if it's 100, we can drop 40 degrees.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, got you. I think that's super helpful to some of these plants to get a rest overnight, where we stay up in the 70s.
Yeah.
And so continuing on, this is the main attraction back here. I guess your main area.
Yeah.
Tell us about this tractor.
It's a 1961 Farmall that was in use till we bought it, and just thought we would make a creative backdrop for the venue. And then of course a lot of people, as you said, it's being ate up by annuals, but so they must grow pretty good.
Yeah, right. Yeah, they're doing great. So, but you'll reset this every year.
Yes.
So you've got salvia and verbena in here.
And then
Well, it's beautiful.
Change a different color, and then obviously
I like the blues and the whites.
Yeah.
This combo, we like this combo. We'll use this quite a bit. Where it's hard to miss.
Yeah.
When you use blue foliage and white flowers.
It's the white flowers because they show up, and just like here, where.
Yeah. So tell us about this construction.
So we basically found some irrigation flumes and rebar and concrete, and made the bed for it, and then with the old crossbars from a different town that somebody had, and then the faux barn that we created to give a look of a background. And a lot of people, this is where they set up for the weddings.
That's what I
figured.
figured.
This has got waterfall coming down.
Gotcha.
During the year.
And so we talked about it earlier, you've got this where it's perfectly even up there, so this water falls out.
Yes.
Otherwise, you'd get it all falling on one end, and
with a pipe inside of a pipe.
So there's some engineering in there that can't be seen, but needs to be appreciated.
Yeah.
Right.
And then the hay conveyor for the other one, we got at a yard sale.
Yeah.
And just to create a different look.
And you got the coleus and the sun patience.
Yes, and then the then do a background with different plants. The spruce there behind is Skylands.
Oh one of our favorites.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of our favorites. It's in a little dark.
And then this little plant there is the Picea abies. It's a witch's broom.
Yeah, okay, over there. To your right, Steph.
Acrocona push.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, and it just crawls across the ground.
And there's Acrocona right there.
Okay. Oh, yeah, with the cones on the top of it and the more upright version its way across.
I think it originally came from Sweden.
Yeah.
Acrocona.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. And I can see the one over there. It's got the cones on the top of it. Steph. That's the upright one, and that's a broom off of it. So a broom is just a piece of a plant that somebody recognized was different in some way. What are you pointing at?
Went that way.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
She's fine. Come on, Tulip. Hey, get over here.
Paniculatas obviously do well everywhere.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anywhere in the country pretty much where we don't see hydrangea paniculatas. You use a lot of sun patience.
Yes, and they're great. We're going to put even more in because they don't take any food. They just grow.
So,
is this from the?
Probably some chlorosis.
Yes, yeah, and that's probably something we should probably talk about here. Your pH is
7.6, 7.8.
7.6, 7.8. So your boxwoods are loving it, and
lilacs like it.
Yeah, and hydrangeas for the most part are pretty tolerant of it. I mean, they're you'll get a little bit of it. Yeah. So you're growing hops across here.
Yeah, just for aesthetics.
Yeah. You're not making beer.
No. I think this is Cascade. It is a variety that you could grow it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Tell us about this. It shouldn't.
This is a Zone 7.
Yeah.
ABs called Pinsapa fir.
Yeah.
Aria, and it's
It doesn't have the gold anymore, but who cares?
Yeah. It's a kind of a unique plant.
How long has this been here?
12, 13 years.
So it's taken 12 or 13 years of your winters.
Yes.
Without any
problems.
Right.
Yep.
What a plant. And what's your cedar up here?
That's a weeping Alaskan cedar glauca. So it's
wow.
Camciferous. Well, it's not Camciferous anymore, is it?
Yeah, no. But
they've changed it to cupressus.
Right. Yeah, all the whole group. But how tall is that, do you think? 30
some, yeah.
Yeah.
So we lost some of them, the tops, when we got a heat wave in June about 4 years ago. See those other two?
Oh,
and
yeah.
It just killed the tops.
Yeah, wow. And like I told you, we'll get that on Deodar, where we'll lose the tops in them, and then they just kind of do weird stuff after that. Weird, interesting things, but weird things nonetheless. Tell us about this one.
This is the Tollefson weeping juniper. Kind of it's
it's incredible.
Unique, crazy.
Yeah, right. I mean, how could that be bad?
Yeah.
You got plenty of space for it.
Yeah.
You've got everything here. You've got space. How big is this space?
This is 2 acres on this side, and then 3 acres on the other side where the parking lot is.
Okay, gotcha. So you've had space to really allow things to
grow, and you try to fit them, although these maples have gone crazy.
Well, this flower bed.
Yeah.
So if you're
no puns included, right?
Right. It's an actual flower bed that you've got the Mullenbeckia and honeysuckle.
Yeah.
Combo on it. Yeah. That's pretty fun. That's where you get this bed frame from.
From my mother-in-law. So it was a nice gift that we created into a art piece.
But you guys just see art, and you see art in things. Some people don't, and I don't probably have this skill that that you have. Quite the skill of just looking at something and saying, how can that actually fit into be something else?
And it's been here 12, 13 years, so it was one of the first pieces we did.
Yeah.
So,
what are these?
These were just some stump logs, and we kind of created. What's the thing in Stonehenge?
Okay, gotcha. Okay, got you.
It used to be a plum, purple plum, a small purple plum in the middle of that, and then so it was around it, and then we took it out, and because it was dying, so just tried to create that look, and then some. Obviously, this is a Picea nigra Frank.
Yeah, right. With that
I have some bigger ones over there that are kind of neat.
Yeah.
And then, of course,
what a cool plant.
Chicago Hardy behind it with the.
So your fig. I mean, what zone? We haven't even pointed out what your zone.
6, but
you're treating it 5B-ish.
Yeah,
right,
because this year is the first year we really got early fruit.
And the other thing here is it's getting dark at 4:30, where it's getting dark at 5:30 in Raleigh, and it's getting light at 7:30 in the morning or something. And it's light at 6:30 in the morning for us. So it's 2 hours a day, even if we have the same temperature.
Yeah,
you're 2 hours more of that cold. So, but you're able to grow a fig here. Are you? I mean, you're not probably getting figs because
we got some this year.
You did get some this year. Yeah. So if it died back to the ground, you might not have time.
Nah, they kind of get. They don't mature
They get that
enough.
really hard, right?
Yeah.
And Ponceris, which these are zone 5 hardy. Yeah. I don't think people think these hardy oranges. This is a hardy orange that I've pointed out a few times over the years. Flying Dragon, which he's got fruit on it.
Yeah. First year we've had fruit in all these years. I think I've had it in there 10 years.
Yeah. Well, I used to get in these seeds these things are so sticky. Have you tried to taste one? Oh, it'll turn your face inside out. It is the most bitter thing.
Is that kind of like the dogwoods?
What's that? Yes, yeah. It's just super, super bitter, and it's sticky, really sticky. But the seed is viable.
Yeah.
What's this, Euonymus? Here's more blondie. But a little more sunlight maybe on this one.
Probably.
So they're getting a little more variegation in it.
Yeah. It's done good, and of course I planted some shade-loving plants. There are some new ones, and trying them, and yeah.
You have a lot of trial things. I mean, out here you're experimenting
all the time
with some things. Yeah, that's fun. Well, that's fun. You've got some space to do it, so why not? Tell us about the sweet gum.
This is a sweet gum called gumball.
Yeah.
And it's never been pruned. It
Yeah.
stays that round shape, but it's also got the nice, our favorite fruit.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. That everyone loves to step on and
Yeah.
barefooted. Yeah. If I say anything about a sweet gum, that's what you're. It's the comments down below are like, "I'm never again. I hate my sweet."
Yeah.
But they've got theirs over their deck.
Yeah.
Or something like that, and so they're stepping on
And they'll
them.
get, this one gets more yellow. It doesn't get the red color.
Yeah. You got to seed them under there or something?
Yes, just
Yeah.
grows.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
then some of the unusual pines here. This is a new one that I put in. It's a Pinus strobus squiggles.
Squiggles.
Yeah,
It's an appropriate name for it.
yeah. It's kind of a
Yeah. One is.
Picea procumbens prostrata, I believe. But
Okay,
as you
gotcha.
notice, it's producing a leader.
yeah.
And I left it grow
Yeah.
up that leader just because
Yeah.
it kind of gives it a unique look to it, doesn't it? It just,
It does.
and then of course the tree behind it, Acer griseum, which is pretty much done really good.
I love that plant. I love
Yes.
that tree. I love that tree.
They're
It's just
one of my favorite
paperbark
maples.
maple.
Yes.
And it just when you gotten it to the height now that it has that character
Yeah.
to it. But this is what we were talking about, where one of these conifers is initially a broom. So this was just a broom off one that was recognized, and then it was weeping. But then all of a sudden, it'll decide one day to go back to its original form.
Yeah.
And you can leave them or not leave them. But it
And
ends up with this super.
It's a little wild, but it's unique.
Yeah. I do want to talk about that cherry. So you know, I don't think, we don't think we can leave here without
Showing some of the issues of is it the graft and the
Right.
crazy roots.
right. This is pretty wild. That graft was interesting to say the least. And then I've talked about this in the past, that these things can just root everywhere. I think
go.
Yeah. I think you think about, because flowering cherries don't get that big, that maybe they're kind of docile, you know, but they will root. I had them all in my irrigation boxes at my old house. I mean,
I
just
have
ran
that.
everywhere.
Like that crazy the locust or the honey locust.
Oh yeah, I see it back
Those
there.
things.
Will root everywhere. Yeah, through all your irrigation, through everything.
They did.
So you're hedging here. You got a few spots with.
This I tried to create a hedge wall with hornbeams.
Yeah.
And they're fast growing. They do.
Yeah.
Only the crazy thing is this one, because I tried to create a wall, and that one over there, the same age.
Yeah.
Look at the difference. I think it's because of shade.
Oh, got you. Oh yeah, big difference in the shade over there. Yeah. Yeah. Isn't
And
that wild.
just to kind of give a different look. And then, of course, the Cornus moss, which is cornelian cherry.
Yes, and we filmed one of these. Weirdly, this is how things kind of show up on the channel. Is we filmed one, a espalier at the Cleveland Botanic Garden. It's going to be in a video next week. Oh, but be in a video before this one, I think. And they espaliate it to the wall. And what a plant! These things start to get really nice bark in the future.
And then, of course, the fruit is.
Yeah.
It's sweeter than I thought. Or the seed is mostly. But
It's mostly seed. Yeah.
But their spring color is that March, April. My wife used them for floral designs because that little yellow fruit or yellow flower.
Yellow flower. Yeah.
And it comes out early. Neat looking.
So we're going to wrap this up. We could literally go on for a long time here, but let's go through maybe 6-8 more plants that are really unbelievable. Tell us about this weeping one behind us here.
This is Pinus bungiana, Uncle Fogey.
Uh-huh.
A lot of them grow prostrate.
Yeah.
Because I have another one over there.
Did
and
you
this
stake
one,
this initially?
No, it just that's
It
how
just
it's
has
grown.
this.
As it's grown and it keeps growing and debating whether I should thin it out and
or
give
you
it
just stake it here so it just stays up and doesn't fall over.
Yeah, you know what should I do with it? It's kind of a. My wife complains when she's mowing.
Yeah, right. And this, what about this birch?
Madison birch that's grown at 10 years old and it's grown like a weed.
It's just unbelievable how and that bark is so beautiful.
And it thins itself out. You know, I haven't had to prune it. It just, the branches start thinning out and it just keeps, and you know, of course it's got the gold leaf right now.
Right. let's head. I definitely want to get to the tricolor beech over
okay.
there. What about?
Pisces glaucopendal, there's a smaller one,
That's
and
the
there's a
smaller
bigger
one.
one.
Yeah, and then you've got a larger one over there.
Of course, the peonies, and then
Yeah.
calicacia over there with the purple, and the other side of the.
Oh, I see it back here.
Yeah.
See it stuff. Will those? I mean, will that overwinter? I mean,
No.
there's no way, right?
No.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm debating. Ruby Falls. Here's the Ruby Falls. Greens up though.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, she'll spin around to that.
And then,
But you've got it in a lot of shade too.
yeah, there's another Katsura right there behind you.
But that's Ruby Falls.
Ruby Falls, yeah.
Red bud, which Denny Werner's
Yeah.
breeding, and again, it's in a lot of shade, so it's very purple in the spring and
Yeah.
the summer, and then it starts to
Shade out into the color.
yeah. And you go back around to that Katsura.
There's another one, the lavender twist over there. See that one? These are Franks right here. These two.
So it's Katsuras up here.
Yep.
And these are Franks from we saw over
Yeah.
there with the little one that was only
Little
like
one,
that
and
tall.
these have stayed
Yeah.
same size when I planted them, but they've stayed kind of pretty much.
And you haven't had to do anything to this.
No.
This
This is how they grow.
Yeah. All right. Tell us about this beauty.
Picea pungens, the blues.
The blues. You could turn this into definitely an animal shape.
Yes.
It's close. It's like
close.
volunteering to be something.
Yes.
Let us know down below. What animal shape do you think fits this plan? And he can start working on it.
Yeah.
I love these tricolor beeches. They're one of my
It's
absolute
a
favorites.
popular tree all over, isn't it?
Yeah. It's just
And-
one of my absolute favorites. When I see it, yours hold. You hold the color so well. But it
This
has
one,
more
a
pink
lot
in
more
it.
shade in it right now.
Right. Yeah.
but With the
But I can see where the sun's kind of setting in the back of
Yes.
it a little bit up toward the top. It's just, you can get that a little bit stuff where it's lighting it up at the top just a bit.
it does show up right now.
All right, so the last thing I definitely want to show off is you got the bar back here, entertainment area,
Yeah.
seating area, and then tell us about this unbelievable fountain.
This was I found in contractor was digging a ditch, and they threw this piece of metal, which was a propane tank, in,
Yeah.
and they were going to throw it away. And I says, "Can I have it?" And they gave it to me. And then the bottom is a flume from an irrigation system, and so I took it made it and beveled it, made a storage area underneath with the
Yeah.
pump,
Right.
and then it just recirculates and runs all the time.
So one man's junk is another
man's treasure.
Yeah, but look at this thing. It's art. It's absolute art.
Yeah.
So yeah, well, thank you so much. I mean, we knew we were going to something called a botanic garden, but we just had no idea, having not visited it before, how unbelievable this actually is. It's beautiful. I think I'm going to shoot a separate video just walking around, and so you can kind of see the rest of it, that we kind of skip through.
Yeah.
In a
And
separate
you can
video.
go over. That's another area. That's a new area I'm working on.
Okay, gotcha.
That's the rental area that I'm working on.
Yeah.
That's my collection of red buds. I have a collection of red buds and a collection of ginkgos I'm trying to build up.
Okay, yeah. We have a collector's garden where we can't
yours-
resist certain things. But my whole garden would fit in, this little section right here that we're in.
And then you can see where we do the hanging baskets and grow those, and all from this big of plugs.
Yeah,
in
just tiny
March.
plugs you're getting in,
And
so
these.
that you can, and you got a greenhouse back here so you can overwinter the olives and all the other tropical kind of things that you have out
Yeah.
here that are a kind of a feature of a wedding space in the peak summertime. How fun is this? So thank you very much.
Oh,
thank you very
thank
much
you.
for letting us stay in your front yard
Yeah.
and then letting us film your beautiful garden. Thanks for watching, guys.